Welcome to day 22 of IELTS Speaking Part 1 examination series. The topic for today is robots. Robots is the current topic that is really trending, and especially the people in the West are being affected by the robotic activities a lot. Do you like robots? That's the first question for the class today. The response analysis are as for band 6. Yes, I like robots because they help people. Simple answer. Direct and the reason. Band 7. Yes, I find robots interesting because they can perform tasks quickly. Instead of simply saying they help people, they said what robots actually do to ease the life of humans. Band 8. Yes, I am fascinated by robots. Nice. Because they improve efficiency and make life more convenient. A very well framed answer. They gave the direct answer, then their personal uh, affinity or why they find robots appealing. They gave a personal touch to the answer, and they gave the reason also why they find it fascinating. Now, the masterstroke example. For example, robotic vacuum cleaners can clean the floor automatically, which saves time and effort. Now, आज मैं एक चेंज कीता आ जो मेरी प्रीवियस क्लासेस या फॉर द स्पीकिंग पार्ट 1 ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕਲਾਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਸ ਦਿਸੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਹਰ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਰੀਅਲ ਲਾਈਫ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਦੈਟ ਜਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਿਪੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣਾ exam ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ it would ease your work. Now the powerful adjectives for this are efficient. What is efficient? Working effectively and quickly. The useful phrase for this particular question can be save time and effort. And the synonym upgrade can be like the person who answered the band 6 or the response for band 6 was it helps. It helps people. But you can say it assists people. Now, the second question for the class is have you ever used a robot? For the band 6, yes, I have used a robotic vacuum cleaner. Honestly speaking, I haven't used anything. So, this person, or maybe you might have used. So, if you have used, you can be honest with that answer. And if you haven't, you can be honest with that also. Band 7. Yes, I have interacted with robotic vacuum cleaners and voice assistants. Now, the voice assistant is, I think, almost every third person has used it. For the band 8, yes, I have used AI powered assistants and household robots that help with daily activities. So, if you have used a robot in the form of AI powered assistants, you may say that. And if you haven't, you should be honest that no, I haven't. I am not sure about what does it mean by a robot here. It means that the fully functional robot or the tools that are equipped by AI or the artificial intelligence. Now, the masterstroke example. Personally, I use a voice assistant to set alarms, reminders, and search for information. Very simple answer. This is a type of expert system, I may say, because robotics is a part of artificial intelligence as well as the expert systems. Now, the powerful adjective for this answer would be advanced. That means highly developed and modern. Useful phrase would be AI powered assistant. Synonym upgrade for this one would be smart. What does smart mean? Advanced. You can say smart or advanced. The golden tip for this answer would be use a first personal example to make your answer sound natural. And that is the first thing that you should learn instead of changing your accent like, I want to say that or I want to listen to that. You shouldn't go for that thing. You should speak naturally. The way you speak your native language, just keep that accent. The practice work you can do for this one is how often do you use technology that works like a robot? So I have given you practice work within the question. So this is the new format in which I am going to take your classes for the IELTS series. Now comes the question number 3. Do you think robots are important? Band 6. Yes, robots are important. Again, an incomplete answer. Though complete, but incomplete. You are just giving an answer that is direct. No reason, no personal touch, no explanation. No, no, no. Don't go for this answer. Band 7. Yes, they make work easier and more accurate. Band 8. Yes, robots play a crucial role in increasing productivity and reducing human effort. This is what I call a full-fledged answer that makes a sense and that is very natural. Very simple reason, very simple explanation, yet beautifully represented answer. The masterstroke example would be in many factories, robots can work continuously without getting tired. You can give this example with your answer that would make it more effective. Powerful adjectives: productive, able to produce a lot of work. Useful phrase that you can use for this answer may be play a crucial role. The synonym upgrade would be, instead of saying important, you can say crucial, vital, essential. The golden tip for this question would be, use the phrase play a crucial role instead of repeatedly saying important. The practice work: in which jobs are robots more useful? Now you have to tell which are the jobs where robots are most useful. Now comes our question number 4. Will robots become more common in the future? Now this is the question that is getting on the nerves of many people. Uh, Last night I was reading an article and a very prominent personality said that AI needs to be destroyed. But some people say that AI needs to uh, uh, be part of the life so that the life is eased by it. Everyone has their different perspective, so we can't really say who is right and who is wrong. But let's continue with the answer. Will robots become more common in the future? If you ask me, I will say yes. I feel so. Yes, I think they will. Now, band 7. Yes, robots will become more common because technology is developing rapidly. Like if we see, technology is increasing day by day. There have been situations where technology has just shown 100% increase. Like the fields, there are fields where things are changing within a short span of time. If you are answering for band, like if your answer is for band 8, you would say absolutely. Instead of saying absolutely, you can say honestly speaking or personally I feel that robots are likely to become an essential part of everyday life in the future. And I also believe so that it can happen anytime soon. Now, the master stroke. What is the master stroke, or I can say the master stroke example for this question would be, for instance, delivery robots and self-driving vehicles may become common in many cities. You can give this example to boost your answer or enhance your answer because it can give a very good touch to your answer. Now, the powerful adjective for this answer would be futuristic. What does futuristic mean? Futuristic here means that related to advanced future technology. The useful phrase for this can be an essential part of everyday life. And the synonym upgrade for this would be future. Instead of saying future again and again, you may say futuristic. Okay. And the golden tip would be always include future predictions for future related questions. The practice work for this particular question would be, how do you think robots will change daily life? Okay. Now I am giving you practice questions within the question so that you may develop the habit of framing your own answers and a practice of reading more about a particular topic that would really help you to explore your knowledge or expand your knowledge. If you want to expand your knowledge, you must incorporate the habit of reading. Okay. Now comes the next question. Can robots replace humans? Now, this is a very diplomatic answer you need to give here. Okay. Maybe in some jobs, like going to the space. Band 7. Robots can replace humans in repetitive jobs. Fine. Band 8. Robots can handle routine tasks efficiently, but they cannot replace human creativity and emotion. This is the perfect answer because human creativity is something, or the emotions is something that can't be coded, right? You can't write program for it. Now, the masterstroke example. The masterstroke example for this question would be, a robot can assemble products in a factory, but it cannot think creatively like a designer. So this is a very good example that you can give with your speaking answer. The powerful adjective that you can use here is creative. That means able to produce original ideas. The useful phrase here can be human creativity and emotions. The synonym upgrade would be, instead of repetitively using the word job, you can say profession. The golden tip: show both sides of the arguments to sound balanced. Like you can tell where robots can be helpful and where robots can't replace the effectivity or the efficiency of the humans. Practice work. Which job should never be replaced by robots? Now, this is the question. For that, there is a masterstroke. Now, the masterstroke example I have given, the question I have given. Now, would you like to own a robot? Wow. Yes, I would. Who won't? Band 7. Yes, I would like a robot to help with household chores. That can be a dream for every lazy person. Band 8. Yes, I would love a smart robot that could assist with daily tasks and save my valuable time. Now, the masterstroke example. I would like a robot that could organize my schedule, clean my room, and remind me about important tasks. You can add on this for band 6, band 7, or band 8. That depends what your dream is. Powerful adjective. Reliable. That means dependable and trustworthy. Useful phrase. Assist with daily tasks. Synonym upgrade. Instead of using the word use, you may say rely on. Golden tip. Describe one specific feature of the robot that you would like. Something that you want the robot for. Practice work. Answer. If you could design a robot, what would it do? Just think of it and come up with really nice answers. Now comes the real band aid strategy. I have come up with this one, so I would really like to discuss this one. The real band aid strategy. Okay, what does it mean by real band aid strategy that I really liked, and it is something that after studying marketing I come up with because people like to rebrand the things. R is response, answer the questions directly. E is the explanation, give a clear reason. A is the application, add a real life example, personal experience or situation. L is the language upgrade, use one advanced word, adjective, phrase or synonym. The synonym I go by the old school way. Question: do you like robots? Basic answer: yes, I like robots because they are useful. But if we follow the real strategy, then it would be yes, I like robots because they perform tasks efficiently and save time. For example, for example, robotic vacuum cleaners can clean a house automatically without much supervision. I find them incredibly efficient and practical in everyday life. How a simple answer can be beautifully represented is by following the real strategy. And real strategy is response, direct answer, clear reasoning, giving the real life examples, and using the vocabulary store that you have. That's all for the class today. Thank you for listening.